Hello and welcome along, everybody. How are we doing this evening? I hope you've had a good day. Dragonboy96, welcome along. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. We are on Saxthorpe tonight. We're going to be doing some more stuff around the wrap-up of the Realism experiment because we're about 2, maybe 3 streams away. I think, yeah, probably going to wrap it up in December. Oh, in fact, we are in December, so we're probably a week or so away. Big Kevin Gillespie, cheers. Thank you for the hydrate. How you doing, Big Kev? Hope you're doing well. Oh, right. I don't really have anything to talk about before I... Excuse me. Before I get started tonight. So, yeah, let's crack on, I think, because I'm a little bit late starting. Had some fun getting my son into bed, which was, yeah, happens. Right, I am going to have to pop out a couple of times and go and check that they are actually in bed. Right, we are into December. We are properly wrapping up now. What do we have that's selling well? We are almost there with the barley. So the barley is almost at best price. The silage bales, the excess silage bales we have are almost at best price. The excess hay we have is almost at best price. Yeah, so it's really that stuff that we have to sell. We've got the stuff around the house to finish off. So we've got a nice looking house at the moment. We've given ourselves a nice garden and things. And a nice exit out into the woodlands. And I'm quite liking our little house that we've built. I might try and build a garage maybe on the side. Do we have a little garage or carport or something we can put on the side of here? Sheds. Do I have a little carport or something I can stick on the side? We should have, I think. See, that's a bit big. That's a bit big, but we're getting more along the lines of the kind of thing we want. Yeah, that's a bit big. Now, you see, that's a corrugated shed bit that we can put on the side. Not really what I'm after. Just a little shed. Oh, there we go. That would be a great little sort of carport on the side, or little place for the car to be placed under, wouldn't it? Alternatively, just a little barn or something. But I don't think we have anything like that here. A little garage. Oh wow. Oh, that would be good. How much is that? We could put that over this side here, actually, as just some outbuildings for our house. That might work quite well. It and down. Hey, Spiral Stairs, welcome along. Hey, Stoner 20237, welcome along. It is Canadian Thanksgiving, isn't it? I'm gonna put that in. Wow, that's a bigger old farm building. Just sort of building up the yard a little bit here. That's a big cow barn. I think the rest is sort of smaller stuff from the premium expansion and things. Nothing else really. So I think I'm gonna put that carport on. Or that little not that one. That one would work. That has a shed on the end, doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah, that works quite well as well. So we bring that up here and line it up, and if I go V, it tell me it overlaps with something, so we've got to place it like that. There we go. Oh dear, we might have to reset the truck. I think it shifted the truck. Yeah, it shifted the truck. Good. There we go. Hey. There we are. Right. It's all good. Oh, happy Thanksgiving to you as well, Spiral Stairs. So yeah, that's the house. So this is our driveway down to the house now, and we've got a slightly floaty barn here. Yeah, so that's sort of a barn area around the house. We might have to sort this out, flatten it a bit. And yeah, that's looking good. Well, can we only open this from the inside? Yeah. Oh, and also those need to be closed for that to open. But yeah, that's a nice little barn here. And I might just smooth that out quickly. The landscaping. That. And then if we go maximum size on that and pick about here. Just levels things out a little bit around the shed. And then we need to replant the grass, but it's all good. Oh, and we need to smooth that out as well. Look at that. But thank you for returning to Compton FS. Play until 25. That's not a bad shout. As I've said, Calmston is one of my is one of my top maps for FS22. It is an absolutely cracking map. And it works really, really well for the most part. It's the only thing that has ever let Calmston down for me has been the whole thing of it being it needs a little bit more to be a little bit more customizable. How do I have two different streams? Because I'm multi-streaming. I'm multi-streaming on YouTube. I'm streaming a vertical and a standard stream on YouTube. Stream buffing? Sure, yeah, it is at the moment. Why is that doing that again? Hey, Khan. Yes, but we are having a bit of buffering on stream at the moment, so we'll see what happens. I have got both the streams on YouTube set to not auto end, so it did this to me earlier. Hey, Khan. Yes, but we are having a bit of buffering. Oh wow, yeah. I might give the streams a quick restart. Give me a moment. Right, there we go. We had this earlier today. I needed to restart the streams because it just got so far behind and so out of sync that it didn't work. And I had to restart the streams. But I think we're all right. Yeah, it gets so behind that it's doing it again now. Right, let's see. Okay, hopefully it will stop doing it. It might be that I need to reset the router again. Now that I've started to, just ridiculous. Right. Okay, let's try this again. So, landscaping, large area. I think we're good. That's laying on the top for the most part. But that doesn't actually open that door. Okay. Fine. That's all good. I'm happy with that. Cool. Right. Yeah, I'm really pleased with the house. The house is fantastic. So that's brilliant. Right. So we need... we're not quite there with the price for the barley. I think we might go and see if we can knock something off the contract list. So let's go and have a look at that. So, contracts. Anything in there that we can knock off? On stream loot. We've got herbicide contract. No. Baling. Cultivating contract. So we can take on either of these. I think we'll take on width of that is not that big. We're gonna grab this. So borrow items and we'll knock both of what's the next contract? Harvesting, baling, harvesting, cultivating. So yes, we can accept that. Oh no, that's okay. Not what it wants us to do. It just cancelled it straight out from under me. Evening, J-Man James. Welcome along. Probably should have the lights on in this kind of weather. Yeah, not a huge amount of contracts in December. What's the longest video I've done before editing? About 2.5 hours is the longest video I've ever recorded and then edited down to about half an hour. I try to keep my video, anything that I'm recording, to edit under an hour and a half though. Which is what the current series, the current Chipping Norton series, is, an hour and a half per video. And there we go. Five hours down to 45 minutes. Wow. I try not to let any of my Let's Plays go beyond 30 minutes. I find people get less interested, unless they're watching a supercut. But yeah, people are less interested in videos, I find, over sort of 30 minutes. That button. 12 is here. Okay. Oh, 12 is right by the farm. Will I supercut the RE? No. The realism experiment is, well, each of these is 2.5 hour long. And yeah, so just and then some of them go over 100 videos. So no, I don't supercut the I don't supercut the live streams. What I am considering doing, and what I've considered doing with the live streams before, but I would need to hire an editor to do, is to edit the live streams down into shorter episodes. So I think there's I think if I could get an editor to take sort of 2.5, 3 hours worth of live stream down to sort of 30 minutes, I'd release a series of that. And then I mean, and I could, I mean, it's the trouble with the live stream is that I talk a lot more. So editing a regular episode thing where I just shut up for 20 minutes and I go, right, chop that out. Lot different to editing a live stream where I talk an awful lot more. I could do it and I could make it work, I think, but yeah, it would take longer than I've got time to do at the moment. Right, this is the field we want. I could make a time lapse, but I don't have the video out. Why is it buffering again? Come on, best start behaving yourself, stream. Why can't I just have a live stream that works? Hey Chad, welcome along. Right, turn that on. Cheers, Paul. Looks like it stopped buffering. Hopefully it sorts itself out now. Second point. Auto width, check it. Yep. So I don't know if I don't know how many of you were in Mr. Sealy P's stream earlier today that we raided on, or that we forwarded onto on YouTube. He has said where he and I are headed to at the end of the week. So far as still keeping it vague, obviously, but he has at least mentioned which country we're off to. Which I've been amazed with me saying the people that we're going to go and meet up with, that nobody had actually guessed in my streams. But yeah, I am off to, great, the good old US of A at the end of the week. And that's as much as I can tell you. Other than it's to play FS25. So yeah, I'm flying halfway around the world to go play FS25. Hey, Kirk. Sounds out of sync at the moment. Don't know why. Oh, yeah, it has. Hey Wilton, yes, I am. Well, I haven't heard for definite, but there are certain things set up for silver partners and gold partners and bronze partners that pretty much. I know roughly when we're expecting it. I know there's no change, Farmer J. I am waiting for the thing to sort out. It hasn't dropped a single frame, so YouTube and Twitch are trying to compensate, but it might take a while for the compensation to actually kick in. I don't want to try and I know what I'll do. Okay, is that any better? Sometimes changing the sometimes changing scenes sorts it. We'll see if that sorts it. I don't think it's the vertical stream that's causing it. Because plenty of other people use that with fine. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna listen to my own stream. I don't think it's the vertical stream that's causing it. Right, let's see that. I've had to restart. That's the third session I've had to restart on Twitch. And it's already dropping below. Right, okay. Damn it. Bet it's already out of sync. Well, we'll see what happens. I'm looking at the kbps and it's already dropping well below at times. So I think it's gonna get out of sync. I will keep an eye and see what happens with YouTube. This is the early day teething issues. This is the stuff why I'm doing this now, so that I can iron out these issues before FS25 comes along. When I change, I stopped and restarted the stream. The difference I've got as well with these streams is I can individually stop all the streams as well. So if I want to just stop and restart the streams on YouTube, I can. But the trouble is it was also out of sync on YouTube. Sorry, on Twitch. So I had to stop and restart everything. The downside to that is it restarts while on YouTube. I can stop and restart it and not start a new session and go with the same stream. Twitch has gone the other way these days. So it used to be if my stream cuts out on Twitch, it would just keep going and it would keep it as the same stream. Now it restarts it and I lose all my viewers, which is very, very annoying. I'm gonna create a technical difficulty screens. It's not a processing issue. I can see it. I can see where the issue is. The kbps of the stream is dropping. It drops down to like 4.5 to 3,000 kbps for a 6,000 kbps stream, and so the data's going across. The weird thing is it doesn't drop any frames, so I don't know why that's causing it to go out of sync. It could be an issue with the multiple sources stuff, but I don't see why it would be. I'm not using a massive amount of processing power or anything. Hey Wayland Timlick, welcome along. Starts to buffer again. Yeah, exactly. And when it starts to buffer, it doesn't drop frames on this side and the audio just goes out of sync. Nobody seems to be having this problem. Ah, wrong computer. It's a really random thing. And the only other thing I can think is restarting the streaming PC. Yeah. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Right, that's in sync. That's in sync. So this screen absolutely at the moment is completely in sync. Okay. Is it a processing issue with too much going on at once then? It may be that the PC, the streaming PC needs restarting. We'll see if it goes out of sync again. My audio keeps going out of sync. We'll see if it happens again. Let me know if the audio goes out of sync again, guys. We may have found a solution without restarting the thing. What else have I got running on the streaming PC? Oh, let's close this, actually. I've got Chrome open. How do you record your pointer in your videos? I have a dual streaming setup, Farmer J. So my pointer, so everything that is visible on my other screen gets included. Could be broadcasting, shouldn't be. It should be a powerful enough machine to handle that. I mean, I'm using very little CPU. If it is, then yay, next year we'll be doing a new PC build. Putting my 5800 X3D into the streaming PC along with the 4070 and doing a 5070 or 5080 with a 7800 X3D. Rebuilding it all over again. That's Marsman. It's Chrome. It's the memory hog that is Chrome. That's what it is. Do you know what? I'm very, very tempted to put a lightweight browser on the streaming PC. In that case, what's it? Opera is supposed to be really lightweight, isn't it? I think. Oh, there was a beam of hydration. Hey, so cheers. Yeah. Now that I've got rid of Chrome, that's much better. Still in sync, yeah. It's Chrome. There we go, chat. I need to make sure I close Chrome before I start streaming. I do love Chrome as a browser, but it's such a memory hog. See, that's exactly what I was talking about. So this is where the whole ironing everything out and getting it sorted before FS25 comes in. Because if I can get at these problems and I can iron them out now, I'm not spending half my preview streams for FS25 going, why is this going wrong? Because last night we had a perfectly in sync, absolutely great running stream. Hey Grizzly, welcome along. I'm doing well, thank you. Use Windows, not Chrome. No, Chrome as in the browser. Well, I could use Firefox, but they're all based on Chromium these days, aren't they? To actually get away from using Chrome, you have to use something like Opera GX. I think. But yeah, if it is truly Chrome causing the problem, then yeah, I just need to make sure Chrome, because normally Chrome isn't open on the streaming PC, so you have the same set as me. Oh, what, the Hori? You got the Hori set up, Oliver. Firefox did come first. Netscape came first, Farmer J. I first browsed the internet on Netscape. Is it Firefox? I thought Firefox was Chromium. Oh, is it not? Okay. I do have Firefox. But that's the only reason I had Chrome open was because with this new setup, I have to go and grab the streaming keys. So I have to grab them and put them in before. So I had Chrome open so that I could go and grab the streaming keys for the vertical. But one thing I'm actually learning is more about how stream keys and things are set up for YouTube. So now I will have that. Yeah, Firefox is Mozilla and Mozilla is not Chromium. Yeah, that's very true. I'm a web developer. I should know this. I absolutely should know this. I use Firefox and Chrome. So the two browsers I use on my PC are Firefox and Chrome, and I've got... Is it still called Edge? I still got Microsoft's installed on here as well. So basically, if I'm testing websites, I'm testing in Chrome, Firefox, and Edge. Opera is Chromium. Okay. Yeah. And then I'm testing it lots of different screen sizes and things like that. Yeah, I really should Farmer J. I mean, that is an appalling... Edge, yeah, I did know that Edge is Chromium too. Edge became Chromium last year, I want to say. Desynced again. Oh yeah, we've dropped... Oh, here I am. Right, let's try this. Edge is awful. I'm not a fan of Edge. Right, let's but that tells me nothing. Go delete now to check use. I've got the task manager up. 74% CPU usage. Memory is not horrible. What's using the most memory? OBS, Dropbox, Amazon Music, Discord. Cheers, Kirk Baker. Let's see, are we still out of sync? Yeah, we're still out of sync. Okay, people, I'm going to reboot the PC and see if that makes a difference. This might be horrible. Okay, chat, I think we're back. How did Twitch not drop out completely? I rebooted the machine and Twitch didn't drop out. And yet, when I stopped and restarted it, it did. Well, we'll see if it continues, or we'll see if we have any problems. If in doubt, turn it off and turn it on again. Just means I need to restart the streaming PC before every stream. Why? Yeah, it always starts off smooth as silk and then goes horribly wrong. Yeah, it's, well, we don't know. That's the trouble, ASO. Don't hit it with a hammer. Out to sink again. Don't, John. Don't do that to me. No, that's not out of sync. We're fine. It is slightly delayed on YouTube. I'll be honest, it's a good 20-30 seconds behind. I have a great time. Just skip the horribly wrong bit. That would be nice, 3Js. Yeah, we're going fine. If it happens again, try dropping the vertical stream. Still good, join. It shouldn't be the vertical stream causing it, because we had, as I said, I streamed for the entirety of yesterday evening with no issue with the vertical stream at all. So I know we can do it. I know this works because last night we did an entire 3-hour stream with no issue whatsoever. So I have a baseline that works. And I just have to work out what the difference between today and last night is. That's all. And if I can work that out, then I can work out what it is I need to change and what it is I need to do differently. But yeah, last night it just worked. I was actually surprised it just worked last night because I threw it together in half an hour. Did I have the windows open? given how warm it gets in this room, that would be a thing. I turn my PC if I'm not using. I turn my streaming PC off when I'm not using it, Farmer J. Mainly because I do not like the idea of accidentally streaming anything. So if I so yeah, I really don't like the idea of accidentally streaming anything, especially because I get sent stuff that I'm not allowed to release. So I hate having the streaming PC on, because even if OBS is off, I have a video feed from my main PC going to the streaming PC, and I know if the streaming PC is off, absolutely nothing is going to get streamed. Nothing is going to get to the outside world. If the streaming PC is on, there's always that possibility. So yeah, I don't have the streaming PC on when I'm not using it. That's why I have the KVM switch for my microphone and my my headphones. Hey, Bar David Bitten, welcome along. No. Yeah, these FS22 wind down streams very much. Yeah. Much better now, like it was last night. Yeah, I think I need to make sure that I don't know what was on and what was running while I was at the beginning on. What Joe second steering wheel is this? This is the Horsch. This is the Horsch farm vehicle control system. Deerwood. It is absolutely awesome. I've said it many times. Thank you to Horsch for sending it over. It is by far the best setup I've ever had for farm sim. It really is. I love the farm stick. The farm stick is great, and the T248 wheel is great that Thrustmaster sent. The Logitech G928, I want to say. It was great, which is the wheel that I bought. And I really liked the side panel, but none of it has ever fit together in my setup as well as this does. 923, thank you, Oxbo. It's been such a long time since I've had the Logitech wheel on my desk. I've forgotten the number for it. But yeah, no, I love this Horsch setup. It's awesome. And I don't have to keep unscrewing it from the desk. I've got it on a wheel bracket. And I just move the whole thing out of the way. It's all good that one out for its first time being able to play farms on a wheel, just adjusting the dead zone to 0. The 920 and the 29 never worked out. Oh, none of the wheels have worked out the box for me without adjusting the dead zone. For me, I still have to adjust the dead zone on this. This is all the wheels for me have just about worked out of the box. Because it has no force feedback, it actually works with Farm Sim better than the Logitech or the Thrustmaster. You are right, Boxball. I did have to do a load of fiddling about. Oh really? Oh no, I turned the dead zone down to 2%, and that was fine for me. I've actually got the dead zone on this at 2%, and I'm considering reducing it. We are doing this contract because I'm killing time a little bit until we can sell the barley. But I think we've probably only got one more stream on here. I think after, yeah, I think the next stream is probably going to be our last stream on this farm. It's very sad we're at the end of Saxthorpe, simply because we can't really do anything more. You know, we've reshaped the yard, so we've done that. We've only really got the barley to sell. I'm hard tempted to wrap things up tonight, to be honest. So maybe get this contract done, and then see where we are. You know, sell off the barley, see where we are. I we're going to pay off. We might get the loan back down to 500,000, but we did spend a load of money on the house. No, you can't see the contract progress on this layout. That's very true. 58%, Mark. Yeah, because this... So, in all fairness, this layout is set up for FS25. It's designed around screenshots for FS25. So things like the active contracts, that isn't in the right place for this. You are right. There's a couple of other things that don't quite fit in the right place yet. My hurry is still in bits. Make third part. Ended up in hospital. Is okay and recovering. Oh dear, Croctor. Mine stopped squeaking. Mine eventually just stopped squeaking. I know how much you like to torment us by saying so. Even on my PS4. No. So Farmer J, it's based on footage from FarmCon. We had footage from FarmCon of what the screen layout is like and where all the dials and everything fits. So I put that in the background. Yeah, it's really weird. It started doing it less and less, and then it's just stopped squeaking. Maybe mine just needed wearing in. Download a map called Southern Sweden and use the custom light in additional game settings on Vintage Oaks. What's the difference it made? I probably wore the rubber out, yeah. The amount that I use it, Crofter, that wouldn't surprise me. Or I wore it to the point where it just wasn't rubbing so much. BroTube Gaming, my Logitech side panel doesn't work with your PS5. It won't. The Logitech side panel working with the PS4 was not as intended. And for some reason, Sony closed the loophole that allowed it to work with the PS4. They closed that for the PS5, which just seems stupid to me. I don't understand why Sony or Microsoft, for that matter, would stop peripherals working with their consoles. What is the point? Surely you want more people buying your consoles, and if there are more things people can plug into your consoles, then why won't you let them? This rant brought to you by BF doesn't understand walled gardens. I hate them. I hate walled gardens. I really do. Well, I'm both a PC and an Android man. Got a wheel for your Xbox and I'm using it on your PC? Yeah. Yeah, it has been well worn in by this point, Farmer J. Oh yeah, I know, Fisher J, and that's what annoys me. But it's short-sighted because it sells more PlayStations. You know, if your console has more stuff that people can do with it, more people are gonna buy your console. And it was a for many farm sim players, that was a sales point of the PS4 over the Xbox. Was the fact that you could use the side panel on the PS4. People bought the PS4 to play farm sim on for that reason. I know people who did. But as I said, these days, if somebody comes to me and goes, "Oh, what console should I get to play farm sim on?" Buy a Steam Deck. Absolutely, my response to what console should I buy for farm sim? Buy a Steam Deck. It is very, very simple. You get PC mods for the price of a console, and it's portable. And you can get a dock that if you want to plug it into a TV and use a controller. And if you want, you can add a keyboard to it and play stuff. And you get an entire Steam library of games that work. Buy a Steam Deck. You're going to stick yourself in the walled garden, stick yourself in valves. It's got more holes in it than Microsoft's and Sony's. Actually, I would be intrigued to see somebody do that setup. Later, 3Js. Bought side panel after Mr. Sealy P revealed that it worked on PS4. I did play Farm Sim on the PS4. In fact, I tried to do an entire series on the PS4. And I did it sitting at my desk here with my side panel and my wheel and playing it that way. One of the reasons I've got my ally from FS. Exactly. And this is the thing. I think the days of the console in the way of a PlayStation and an Xbox and things like that are properly numbered now. Because they because you have things like the Steam Deck and the Alloy and things like that. I don't think the Steam Deck will be severely underpowered for 25. No way in hell is the Steam Deck underpowered for FS25. I can play things like Apex Legends on my Steam Deck. I'll put it this way, so my Steam Deck has revolutionized how I do a LAN party. So I'm off to a LAN party not this weekend but next weekend, and all I'm taking with me is this keyboard, this mouse, these headphones, a monitor, and my Steam Deck and its dock. And that is all I need for a LAN party. And that, I mean, I used to, hulk around my my PC and things to go and do it. And then I'd take my laptop and do it. And yeah, don't need to do that anymore. Just take the Steam Deck. Plug a mouse, keyboard, and headphones into the Steam Deck, and away you go. Where did I end up getting the stuff to mount your shifter and joystick, making to look a similar setup? Kenny, I actually got it from my brother, but it's basically a GT Omega. I think it's a GT Omega. GT Omega wheel stand. Is that what I've got? No, that's not what I've got. Can I even see? It's like the GT Omega, but it isn't actually it. Just trying to see if I can see anything on Amazon that even approaches. I mean, it's basically... anything that matches it. What's that? Oh, I mean, if you search for wheel stand on Amazon, there are a ton of them, and they're like £75 you can get them for. I can't see the exact one I've got at all, and I don't know what my brother bought. But yeah, there's a ton of wheel stands. Right, just searching for, and I'll bring this up at the minute. So just looking at Amazon, you know, there's all of these, and it's really simple one like that. But I can't see anything that absolutely matches, but there's a ton of things. 80 quid, 69 quid. Yeah, there's just a lot of them. And you don't need an overly expensive one to mount something like this on. But it's sort of one of these ones. And it's not an expensive one. I don't even know what make this is. It doesn't say on it at all. Only thing I'm missing is my tower. Yeah. What headset is this? This is a Logitech G733 headset. Buy a sheet of, well, you could buy a sheet of plywood and make it, but I think that would take more time, effort, and might even end up costing more, Crofter, at the end of the day. And so it actually overlaps the side, so it doesn't fit exactly on here. And I'm actually sitting off to the side, so my left foot actually isn't on the wheel stand. And the nice thing about it for me is my right foot is basically out to the side of the wheel where it would be if I was driving a tractor. %90 done on this contract. It's a lot easier farming with the side panel than a controller on console. Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. Making sure my camera is properly centered. Cut wood and built a shelf to go under my table to put them all on. I tried to do the same at my desk. I want to do my my studio tour, but I've got to repair my desk first. The edge of my desk is awful. I'm gonna have to take everything off, sand the whole thing down, and redo it, because I've got a lot of the paintwork scratched off all over the place. So I need to redo the paint and try and make it stay this time. Got to have my Xbox controller plugged into your wheel? Really? Oh, to make everything work. Wow. How does it plug into your wheel? %95 done. I think, chat, we're coming up to 10 o'clock. I think we're going to wrap things up here on Saxthorpe tonight. It's a good time to do it. We're 3 weeks out. We can continue doing. We'll probably continue doing vintage oaks in the evenings, or I might start a retrospective. What did actually? Should we do a retrospective over the next few weeks? Should we go back and play Farm Sim 08 and up to 22 vanilla on all of them until the release of 25? Guy, all the FS22 achievements I'm missing. Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea, Sparrow says. I need to work out how many we got. Hey, Unrealistic Farmer 2025. Because we did that just before FS22 was released, but that is that was over 3 years ago now. Yeah, so from vanilla version, vanilla 2.5 3 hour playthrough of every version up to FS25. So that'd be FS08, FS09, FS11, FS13, FS15, FS17, FS19, and FS22. So 8 live streams. 8 live streams. I would need to plan. We might actually, that might work. That's an average of 2 a week. So we could do, we'd be able to do 2 next week. We'd be able to do at least 1 next week. I'm not sure we have enough live streams left, you know. And we don't have enough live streams to do it. Let me just have a look at my calendar. So, we've got no more evening live streams this week. So the next evening live stream is on the 22nd, and that is the that is going to be the community stream. Communities. So that means Wednesday the 23rd. Then nothing the following weekend because I'm at a LAN party. So then we're talking Wednesday the 30th. So that's 2. Sunday the 3rd. Holy moly. Okay. So I have evening live streams. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 6 left in total. We've got 3 community left and we've got 3 something else. So yeah, we don't have enough live streams. Even if I did 2 a stream, we don't have enough live streams. We basically have 2 remaining streaming weeks. And oh yeah, and we've got Help Wanted. So Help Wanted will probably take up any Sunday slots. So yeah, no. So yeah, we've got two evening streams left. I'm actually tempted not to wrap things up on here, but I don't know what I'd do if I don't wrap things up on here tonight, because there's not enough to do for 2 more streams, I don't think. Three a stream would have to be it, but that's not enough time to do those justice. Oh, we're done here. This contract is done. We can't cut the grass because do you reckon they're going to create a new control panel for FS25? I know there is some push for Logitech to go and have a look at a control panel, because Logitech, in all fairness, Logitech are getting left behind. Hori have a fantastic wheel and control panel now. Thrustmaster have a cheaper setup, a cheaper combination than the Logitech do, and it's sturdier. Mozza, my trouble with Mozza is they are way too expensive. You know, this setup here that I have is £400, and Mozza is more than that just for the drive box. Ignition key is going to be very nice. I'm still trying to work out where I'm going to mount it in my setup. I'd like to try and get it underneath here, but I don't think there's any space for it. It's bigger than the space I've got for it, and I don't want to put it there where I'm going to catch it with my leg and break the key off. Yeah, I don't know where I'm going to put my ignition box yet, but I will work out somewhere. And I want it somewhere where I can easily get at. There isn't quite easy enough. There might be. Depends on which model you choose. I got the Mozza R5 kit, wheelbase and pedals for less than the Hori kit you have. Granted, I did have the joystick and Stream Deck ready already, but that's where I put my money. Fair enough, Ola. My trouble is I haven't tried the Mozza kit. Scroft is using Mozza, even though it's high range on prices. Now, so what I'll say is that, and I've told this story a few times. Mozza did approach me and did say, "Would you like to try out our stuff?" And I eventually didn't go forward with it because what they were asking me to do was more than anybody else, and it just didn't make sense for me to do what they were asking me to do. Yeah. So I'll put it this way. So Hori, Thrustmaster. I've never had anything from Logitech. Logitech stuff I own is always been bought by myself, but I've had stuff from both Thrustmaster and from Horry. Horry sent this to me and didn't ask me to do anything on it. When I said to them, because I spoke to them at FarmCon, and I said to them at FarmCon, I'd love to try out your stuff. And when I got back, they emailed me and said, hey, we'd love to send you some of our kit for you to try. And I said, fantastic, I'd love to. I will make an unboxing video. And so I volunteered to make an unboxing video and to put the wheel cam on. They asked for none of that. They just said, here, have our kit and try it out. And I've fallen in love with it. I absolutely love this stuff. Which shows real confidence on their part, you know. Thrustmaster sent me stuff specifically to do unboxings and to present, but had no further requirements than that. Whereas Mozza wanted me to set up a wheel cam, to have a wheel cam on my videos for like 3 months, to the thing that and I don't know if this was just badly written, but the thing they wanted me to do was to make their wheel the focus of my videos, and I couldn't do that. And that was a starting point that I felt I couldn't go back to them and say, no, I'll do this instead, you know. And that ultimately is why I didn't take them up on their offer, because I felt their starting point for what they wanted me to do was so far beyond everybody else. And if I went and used their stuff and I reviewed it and I didn't like it, that's what worried me. If they sent me their stuff and I didn't like it, I was then stuck from that agreement having to use it for 3 months and have it on camera with me using it for 3 months. And that would not have done them any good. That would have just been, I hate this and I'm having to use it. So that's ultimately, I didn't want to put myself in that position. And I don't know if other people turned around to them and said, I'm not doing that. Because I know several other creators now who are using Mozza kit. I know a couple of them have bought it themselves. And I don't know if any of them have been sent it by Mozza, but I couldn't do it. It was just, I felt that I wouldn't be free enough to give an honest opinion if I took up that offer. That's not to say I wouldn't be open to looking at their stuff and reviewing their stuff if they wanted me to, without such restrictions. Because what I've heard is it's good stuff, but I need to be able to not feel I'm shackled to having to use it if I really don't like it. As I said, the reason I'm using the Horry kit is because I love the Horry kit, and I would recommend it. And alongside that, I do also recommend the Thrustmaster Farm Stick. Thrustmaster Farm Stick is awesome, and it's £80. If you're looking for a good, solid, inexpensive option for your farm, it is fantastic. It really is. What I really like is that I can set the tension, so I set it feels like my car. There's no self-centering, at least not to the degree of Horry or Logitech, yeah, which I feel is way too much. The Horry self-centering I don't have an issue with, other than the few times where I do that and whack myself with it. Otherwise, it's yeah. Otherwise, I have no issue with it. It works. The Hori stuff. It works really well with the knob, because you tend to control. Whereas if I was driving like that, I'd be more willing to let go more often. But using the wheel knob with it, I've got control of it the whole time. And so it tends to be rare that I let go like that. Right. So with the let's have a look at our pricing. I think with the fact that we've only got 3 more left, I may not do this sell-off today. We are getting very close to the sell-off price there, though. And we're very close to the sell-off price there. I think next Wednesday, we're going to be selling the barley. We're going to be selling some excess hay and silage. Oh wow, we've just got some calves. We've got our first calves on the farm. Oh wow. Okay. We need to go and give some feed to the cows before we finish today. Purchased one, but it doesn't fit the rim I got. I will say, the other thing they offered me was they offered me their trucking wheel. So the whole thing was it was the Moza trucking wheel that was the offer. Which I'm guessing is about as large as the Hori wheel. So I think, you know, I think I could possibly is a gimmick in FS. I possibly might have loved it, because one of the things I love about the Hori setup is the size of the wheel. You know, it is bigger than the other than either the Thrustmaster or the Logitech. And as a result, you know, I sort of ended up loving that. Well, I can't look at the car because we're playing FS22 and not FS25. Get the tracking wheel, so many buttons on the wheel and force feedback. Yeah. It's amazing Euro truck, but don't play that as much as want the price. You know, I haven't tried this in Euro truck yet. I think we'll probably, when FS25 dies down a little bit in the new year, we probably might go and do a little bit of trucking. Would I be insane? Okay, chat. Here's an insane idea. Should we do some ETS before FS25 hits? We've got 3 streams. So if we do one more stream on here to finish off, we've then got 2 more streams before FS25 hits where I need to do something. We could do an FS22 vanilla quick play. I could go back and yeah, we could go and do some ETS, or we could go and do some snow runner. Yeah, group VTC it. That not connected. That's not connected. You know what? I've leased this and I haven't used it in ages. ETS 2, Farmer J. It's a trucking sim. I haven't played it in ages, and it is awesome. Or I could just do those streams I've been promising. So I have promised a Star Trek stream, and I have promised... Oh, and we got Halloween. Sorry, we've got Halloween streams, so we need to pick. I need suggestions for a Halloween game. Because, yeah, we have that on... Is Halloween a Tuesday or a... Halloween is a Thursday. So I need a horror game or something to play on the 30th. Never played Dragon Sim? Catalan crops. Oh, Alien Night. Do you know what? Phasmophobia is awesome, but I played that for the last 3. I have never played Alien Isolation. That might be fun. Five Nights at Freddy's I'm not playing. Hey, Az. Doom 3. Do I have Doom 3 on Steam? Let's go check. Oh, I've got Doom Eternal and Doom 64. How much is Doom 3? I own Doom 3 on disc, but I don't know where it is. Oh, it's $7.99.
The devil is real. I know. I built his cage.
I'm getting abnormal readings here.
Yeah. I might. $7.99 is not bad. Why is that fallen off? How did that fall off? Turn the lights down. Darkened room. Doom 3. Yeah, the two games I'm not looking to play on Halloween or Halloweeny is Phasmophobia and 7 Days to Die. Love both games, but I played them, one or t'other of them, for the last several Halloweens. Evil Within I don't own. Alien Isolation I know. How about Farm Sim 64? I have Farm Sim 64. If you want to know about Farm Sim 64, go check out. I did a thing with the developers during FS when FS19 was released. Hey, Scolari, welcome along, and thank you very much for subscribing for your 24th month. 2 full years. That's awesome. If I turn this on, will that speed that up? No. No, I don't need to fold out the mixer. All that does is open up the front and show me the dials and everything. There is no unfolding. Unless I'm missing something. Cover, okay. And there we go. Don't think that's making that go any faster. Wow. There's still thought that we're not going to need these. Yeah, we only actually need one hay bale. So is the stream tonight to make up for the chaos this week and missing stream? Yes. No, it is to make up for the fact that I'm off to America on Thursday. And therefore I will not be streaming again in the evening this week. We will be streaming tomorrow. I actually want to try a new game tomorrow. We've got, there's a new farming game, which actually I will show you guys. I did have some. Global Farmer. So this is the game I think I might have a play of tomorrow morning. And we'll see if we can do a Norfolk farm. Maybe do my dad's farm or something. Reaver's added Global Farmer to his wish list. So, yeah, I think I might have a go at Global Farmer tomorrow morning. We'll see how that goes. And then go back onto the vintage oats on Wednesday. Mr. Sealy P revealed it in his stream earlier today that it was America that we're off to. Oops, as. Yeah, maybe you should have. Hey, Farmer Doc, Red Dead Online. I don't own Red Dead. So, in conclusion, my streaming issue this evening seems to have been caused by the fact I needed to restart my streaming PC. I don't know, Crofter. I haven't played it yet, so I want to have a go tomorrow. To be fair, I just decided to start doing reviews again. Like, I could probably get a key if I wanted, but a list of the... Oh, they just sent me a key as. I went, oh, that game looks nice. And I started typing out an email asking them for a key, and I thought, I'm just going to go and check my email. And I checked my email, and there was a key for it sitting there. So, yeah. Oh, I'm going to play it because they were kind enough to just send me a key without me asking for one. So, yeah, I'm gonna have a play of it. Oh no, they just sent me a key. They didn't even. It was buried in my email. That was the thing. I didn't ask. They just sent it to me. Yeah. Yeah, it was one of those things when, oh, I'd quite like to play this. I wonder if they'll send me a key. Oh, they've already done it. How can you get free keys? Hang on, there is a simple answer to that, Sim Central. Well, the thing the other side of my name. Oh, from me. I don't have any free keys to give. Well, no, I do have free keys to give. Yeah, no, it's very simple. If we hit over 100 viewers, or we hit 10 subscribers on Twitch, or we hit 5,000 bits on Twitch, I will give away a free key. Absolutely, I'll give away a free key. And if we hit, if we hit 400 subscribers on YouTube, on Twitch, for the month, I will also give away a free key. And also, people, if you go !AFK Journey in the chat, you download AFK Journey, you play AFK Journey, and you get your residence level up to either the highest person who does that, or over 180, I will also give you a free key to a PC game. So, in fact, there are many ways on this stream for you to get a free key for a PC game. Every key I got via email. Yeah, no, and some of the stuff, I will say some of the stuff I get sent is just, yeah. Every so often I get, no, quite often I get a key sent to me in my email, and I go, you've not looked at anything on my channel, have you? Yeah, you don't know what kind of stuff I tend to play on my channel, do you? Because if you'd have never sent me this key if you knew that, if you'd done that. Later, Paul. Yeah, so it's a farm manager. It gives me a very much sim farm vibe, Crofter. Basically, it feels to me, from what I've seen, it feels to me very much like a if you could play a modern version of Sim Farm where you could choose anywhere in the world to set up the Sim Farm map. And that's what attracts me to it. That's what makes me actually really want to play it. It does look very early access at the moment. I think my best description from what I've seen so far is it doesn't feel like a beta. It does feel very much like an alpha a little bit. A lot of the graphics are still fairly simple and things, but certainly if it's really playable, which from what I've seen it kind of looks it at the moment, then it has a lot of legs to it, and it's different to Farm Sim as well. It's a game that feels very different to Farm Sim, which I think is a big plus for it as well. So yeah, I think I might have a go with that tomorrow and have a play around with that. Right. So, that is where we're going to finish off for tonight. We have given the animals, we've given the cows some feed, so that's good. They don't have a huge amount of milk. Yeah. And we don't have a huge amount of eggs either. Our animals have been very lackluster on this realism experiment. We've not done well with the animals on here. We started them very late, and I wish I'd started them earlier. Right. So, yeah, next Wednesday, then, we will finish up the realism experiment. A week on Wednesday. We'll finish up the realism experiment for FS22. I'm pleased with how this realism experiment has gone. I do realize we have an ad break on Twitch at the moment, so I'm just going to wait for that to finish before I go too far. Let's see. Anybody I recognize? Who I want to go raid this evening? Definitely names I recognize. Where should we go? There's still lots of people playing Satisfactory. I really should go and have a look at that. Right. I think we might have an ETS2 palette cleanser just before FS25 comes out. Very much leaning towards that now. Yeah. Right, we're gonna go and raid Deuce tonight because he's just started. He's doing some farm sim and he's a good bloke. So we're gonna go and raid Deuce MS tonight. So we're gonna go and raid his outhouse. But yeah, I will be back tomorrow morning, and yeah, as I said, I think we're gonna go and check out a new game. We'll go and take a look at that. We will have one more live stream on Wednesday morning this week after that on Vintage Oaks before I fly off. Tomorrow's video will be supercut. It will be a supercut of a whole macro. Lots of people have been asking me for some more forestry stuff. So I have put together supercuts of the whole macro series. That first one of that will be tomorrow. The second one of that will be Thursday. So yeah, go check those out. Those will be running from 3 p.m. tomorrow and Thursday. And yeah, I just have a couple more supercuts to edit for next weekend and a couple more videos to create for the end of this week. So should still be a full raft of videos this week, just won't be doing live streams after Wednesday. Hey, Shadow for Christ, I'm sorry, I am just finishing up. You've caught right at the end of my stream. Yeah, a couple of thank yous to say. Scalari, thank you very much for resubscribing. You are awesome. I think you should do Silver Run. I've done Silver Run. Go check out my Silver Run series, Farmer J, if you haven't already. It's awesome, and I had a lot of fun. I will say now, if Silver Run Forest comes to FS25, I will do Forestry Friday on Silver Run Forest. Because Silver Run is awesome, and I love that map, and yeah, I want to have another crack at it. So yeah, if Silver Run Forest turns up on FS25, if Giants release it, I will do Forest. I'll do Forestry Friday on Silver Run because I love that map. It's fantastic. And I do hope Giants release it for FS25 as a download very quickly. Because I'd rather play that than Zolonka, to be honest. I meant the Supercut. Well, whole macro is the prequel series to it, Farmer J. So all the money I had on Silver Run was money I earned on whole macro. So yeah, that is going up tomorrow. Right, for now, all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this live stream. If you're on YouTube, please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. Huge thank you to all of my patrons, my YouTube channel members, and my Twitch subscribers. You guys are amazing. You help the channel to not only keep running, but to grow and improve. So thank you so much for your support. If you have yet to follow on Twitch or subscribe on YouTube, please do so you never miss a video or live stream from me. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.